recruit your committee chairs. Okay, now I used to have a chart here. Let's get some ideas. What kind of committees are in your club? What are your committee chairs? Service. Fundraising. That's one big, busy committee chair right there. Okay, what are some other committee chairs? Yell them out. What are our committees at our clubs? Jennifer?
International service.
International service is one. What are some other ones?
Hospitality.
Hospitality is one. Programs. Anybody? Community. Any other ones? Current use?
Weekly meeting.
Public relations.
Public relations chair. Fantastic. So we have these committee chairs. We need to recruit the people. What do we have to say? You need to share the vision. Not only your vision for your club is going, you need to share their vision of what they want to do in their committee. Next. This is a part that we always blow. Okay? This is in your club. This is middle management. Okay? You should have them writing down, every committee chair, what they are going to do in their year. Okay, why? Do you remember the prior slide with all the things about specificity, accountability, transparency? They need to be able to enunciate and clearly sell your club members what they're doing in their committees. Okay? Ask them to write it down. Just like I just asked you to write it down. Raise your hand if you are terrified of asking your committee chairs to write down what they're going to do next year. Raise your hand if you can't do it. Me too. Ask them, and again, it's what they hope to accomplish, right? You're working with these folks. You're not pounding the table, telling them what they are going to do. You're getting them to work with you so that you have a joint vision. Right? Ask them to become an expert in their committee. This is so important. Rotary has, this is a term my son has been using recently, Rotary has jumped the shark. Who's heard that? God, we're old. We need younger members. Jumping the shark is what Fonzie did in Happy Days, and a lot of people said that when they got to the episode where he actually jumped the shark while he was surfing, most people agree that was like the beginning of the end for that show. The writers were so out of ideas that once Fonzie jumped the shark, it was all done. So we were watching Homeland the other night. We didn't particularly care for the last episode, and my son said, I hope the series hasn't jumped the shark. And I was like, oh, jumping the shark. Well, we're in danger here with Rotary. We don't want to jump the shark. Okay? It means there's a lot to know in Rotary. Okay? A whole lot more, it seems, than we used to have to know. You know, you have all these committees, all these chairs, and the committees have a lot they need to learn. Okay? If you're in a foundation, all of them, RILA, Youth Exchange, scholars, global scholars, there's a lot to know. You need to ask your folks to step up and become an expert. And Rotary has tons of resources to learn. Okay, and some of those resources are right here in the room. So, if you're an area governor, please stand up. These ladies, give them a round of applause. To the extent that you're trying to get expertise, these are folks that can either be the experts themselves or guide you to the resources you need in your club. That's what they're here for. Okay? Your job is to find the right people for the right committees. That is a skill. Okay? If you're trying to recruit someone to be a sergeant, how many clubs even have a sergeant at arms? Raise your hand. Very good. How many people pick out the shyest, soft-spoken, kind of nervous person to be your sergeant at arms?
Or your DGN.
Or your DGN. How does that going to work out? Okay, is that the person who's going to light up the room and get everybody laughing? You know, you're Sergeant Arms. Well, let me tell you a joke. Why did that chicken cross the road? I mean, you need to get the right people, right? So let's make sure you do that. It's uniquely your job. Okay, number 5. Get the whole club involved. This is my favorite one, especially our larger clubs. How many PEs here have a club greater than 50 members? Raise your hands. Okay? For these clubs especially, as you get up over 50, the challenge is to get everyone involved. So let's see what's involved here. It's not about you or your committee chairs, folks. That's in every club. In the smaller clubs, it works in the reverse. In the smaller clubs, you only have, you are the club president, you are the committee chair, and you are the committee. You need more members. Okay, and that might be why, and it will occur to you about 3 or 4 months in of carrying this thing by yourself. You have a Rotary Club on your back, and after a few months, you'll go, we need some new members. Then you're going to call our membership chair, Darrell Nevins. Stand up, Darrell. This is the man of the answer. In about a second. So no, it's not about your committee chairs. It's about your club members. Next. A problem with type A's and volunteer organizations. Okay. Bill, what's a type A? Definition of type A.
One who takes charge. Somebody takes charge.
Takes charge. Absolutely. What else? Jennifer, type A. Who's a type A?
Overachiever.
An overachiever. Where's Paul Fry? Oh, he's back behind the camera. You're a recovering type A. There you go. He didn't need to say anything else. That tells you what you need to know about type A's. Type A's, here is their signature call. Okay? When you're in the woods and you want to know if there's a type A, just yell this out. If you want something done right, do it. Yeah. It'll come echoing back through the way they can't help it. Who saw who shot Roger Rabbit? Who's seen that movie? Right? Shave and a haircut. Right, he couldn't help himself. He hadn't seen it. Okay. Same thing with type A's. I know if you want it done right, you have to do it yourself. We all know that. I'm a type A. I'm not even recovering. I'm a proud type A. Actually, I've been married to my wife Linda for 23 years. I'm a type A minus. Okay? Yeah, you can't do it all yourself. Regardless of what you want to achieve, if you get the bottom-up enthusiastic participation of your club, it will happen. Do you believe that? I believe that. I don't care what it is you want to do. Better programs, raise more money, and grow your membership. Do more good in the world, whatever it is. If you get this happening, then you'll achieve it. Okay? Whose job is it to see that this is happening? It is yours. It is uniquely your job next year.